It says I'm not the goddamn father of a 5-year-old son and that 7-year-old daughter. How's that even possible? 2 children, both of them. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. You out of here. You and your mom's out of here.
The individual in this scenario seems to be experiencing emotional overload as he takes in knowledge that obviously has an impact on him personally. His response conveys shock and disappointment, and the exchange soon becomes tense and challenging for both parties. Simultaneously, the discussion demonstrates how people can react in different ways when under stress, with emotions running high and communication breaking down in real time. When trust and clarity are involved, situations like these can become complex, intensifying the moment for all those involved. In today's film, we witness a number of intensely emotional exchanges between couples in which unanticipated disclosures prompt thoughtful discussions and challenging choices. Keep an eye out for what occurs next, because each clip raises the stakes.
Ask this shit one time.
What?
When you was gonna tell me that our youngest ain't mine?
Who?
Don't play with me right now, Kia. I swear to, your baby daddy told me that our youngest is not mine, Kia.
See, why do you have to go and be messy like that? First of all, you already knew that in the first place. Because
Whoa. Hell no. How? Yeah, I signed the birth certificate, so how I'm supposed to know, Kia, that it ain't my kid?
The father. So what do you mean?
Why didn't you tell me that he wasn't mine, Kia? Why did you have me believing that he was mine the whole time?
Because at the end of the day, you knew that me and his dad were sleeping together.
Kia, I didn't know that. How did I know that? We was in a whole relationship.
Because we had separated at a point in time, and I went to go stay over there. You didn't think that I was over there sleeping with him the whole time?
No, because you told me y'all didn't have nothing else going on.
He's not yours. And yeah, I knew the whole time.
Yo, go get this little nigga shit out my house right now.
No.
Get your shit and get...
The way the discussion abruptly changes at this point, leaving the other person obviously stunned and attempting to take it all in, is what truly sticks out. It completely alters the atmosphere and creates a tight, uncomfortable atmosphere. The obvious emotional gap between the two parties is the main problem here. The difficulty of the situation is increased by the fact that one individual appears overwhelmed and perplexed while the other remains remarkably composed. Overall, it becomes a challenging conversation in which there is a breakdown in communication and both parties end up responding extremely differently.
What? Our 3 sons is not ours. 3 sons. 3! 11, 12, and 10. But guess, before you even say anything, what I did, because I'm a smart young man. No. What I did, hold on. Let me tell you what I did. I called the school. I canceled my tuition checks. That's not going to happen.
Yes! Hell yeah!
We supposed to renew this lease in January. Guess what? I let the landlord know I'm not renewing the lease. So I don't know where you guys going to live. I am not taking care of you and 3 kids is not mine.
Didn't see that one coming.
I'm not going to argue with you. What I'm going to tell you is this. I don't know where you guys going in 3 weeks. Once January hit, I am not renewing the lease. I'm not paying no goddamn school tuition. Take me to court. Take me to court. No, you're right. I'm not kicking you nowhere. I'm not renewing the lease. I'm not renewing the lease. That's what I'm not doing.
Okay.
That's what we're not doing.
Well, I'll figure it out.
Then figure it out. No, they're not. That paper says different.
What you have 5 times?
No, wait, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm leaving. You can have this place. You can have the clothes. I'm good. Goodbye.
This is one of the most emotionally charged videos in the collection, since it obviously includes a long-term relationship where expectations and trust seem to have been severely damaged. His response demonstrates how much the circumstance affects him, particularly after years of mutual support and shared experience. The feeling of involvement over time, where one person feels they have put a lot into the relationship, makes it even more emotional and makes the moment more difficult to comprehend. These kinds of situations frequently have a greater impact since they encompass not only the present, but also all that has been developed over time. Stay tuned for another unexpected turn that intensifies the story in the next clip.
What could this be? What could this be? It's not shaking. It's not my necklace, I don't think. Let's open this up. Ooh, it feels kind of thick. Okay, hold on. It may be. Pape? This better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks straight, round trip. Because you know I've been wanting to go to Dubai.
Open it up.
Yeah, read it.
What is this?
You know what it is? I just want you to know that I know. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did you do this tonight out of all nights? Why?
Because I wanted you to know that I know Nevaeh is not mine. I've had doubts. So
What
I went and got a
doubts?
DNA test. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why would you do this? She loves you though. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter. Why would you do this? Why would you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Why would you cheat on me?
I didn't.
That's proof right there. DNA test. Nevaeh is not my daughter.
Oh babe, really? Out of all days, you had 3 years to give this to me. Now you want to give this to me?
Alright, well listen. You and Nevaeh got to the end of the month to get out of my house.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding.
But that's
You
your
and
daughter.
your daughter had to the end of the month to get out of my house.
But that's
Kelly.
your daughter.
It's not my daughter, Kelly.
Yes, it is.
Paperwork says it's not my daughter.
Why would you do this?
I am not the father.
No. Stop, babe. Can we just talk? Get the camera out my face. Can we just...
Her response changes to wanting to carry on the conversation in private, away from the cameras, when she is questioned about it. An already poignant moment is made much more tense by the shift in tone. It also emphasizes how important communication and timing are in circumstances such as these. It can be intimidating for both parties to bring up a long-standing issue later on, particularly in a public setting where feelings are already running high.
Mistake, and this is probably going to destroy my marriage, but how do I tell him that our 3 kids are not biologically his? For context, my husband is an amazing man. He bought me this beautiful house, these wonderful rings, nice cars. He treats me and our kids amazingly. He's never cheated on me. He's just always been a good man. But the guilt is eating me alive, honestly. On days like this, it really gets the best of me, and I don't know how to resolve this problem. I mean, I'm scared he's gonna divorce me, and then what? Then I lose everything. Like, how am I gonna lose all the stability that I have? So I'm just really looking to see if anybody else has been in this situation and can give me some advice. I already know some of you are gonna judge me and assume the worst of me, but I'm really a good person. I'm not gonna let this mistake times 3 define me, because in my heart, I love my husband.
She declares that she still loves her husband, and the circumstance amply illustrates how complex feelings can get in committed partnerships. From the outside, it appears like both parties are having difficulty communicating in a way that results in comprehension or a solution. The main difference in their approaches to the problem is that it is being discussed in public rather than privately. Many would anticipate that a scenario such as this would be handled in a more intimate or formal setting where both parties are free to express themselves honestly without external coercion. Emotions and communication seem to be at a breaking point at this time, and the tension in the situation makes it unclear where things will go. Keep an eye out for what happens next, because things get much more intense in the last clip.
So the baby ain't mine, huh?
What do you mean?
Oh my God. How do you with that, man? Bruh.
No, this isn't right.
So I know who the father is. Who's the father? What you looking at him for? Is there something you want to tell me? I know what the paper tells me. Admit it to me.
I'm not admitting to nothing. He's yours.
You been sleeping with my wife, bro? I know you're not trying to say it. That paper says that boy is yours. What do you mean? Bruh, one of y'all gotta explain something to me.
He's not. He's yours.
Stop playing. You play too much, bro. I'm not playing, okay? Dead ass. Talk. Calm down. Chill out. Oh, don't tell me to calm down. What?
In all honesty, considering how serious the issue is, the man does seem to maintain his composure. He maintains his cool, which isn't always easy in situations like this, even when emotions appear to be strong. The majority of people would probably struggle to maintain composure under such circumstances, particularly when the discussion becomes emotionally charged. It effectively illustrates the various ways in which people respond to stressful or unexpected circumstances. Keep an eye out for what happens next as things continue to develop in the upcoming clip.
In it. No, it's in it. I ran out of boxes, I promise. It's in there. That's the last. It's inside of there, I promise.
Oh, okay.
Look in there. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
DNA test report. Yeah. 0% paternity probability. Yeah. Yeah. Our son? Nah, yeah, that's not me. This right here say my son ain't my son, and you ain't even got nothing to explain because this explained it already. Yeah, matter of fact, no, it's not. Go to the next page. I'm gonna show you how much I'm joking. I'm gonna show you divorce settlement agreement. Divorce settlement. I already pre-made it up. Divorce agreement. It's up.
What is
you know what that mean? That mean we over with. We over with. Get out my house. Get out my.
In this case, it appears that the man made the decision to move forward with divorce procedures concurrently with obtaining a DNA test after receiving important information. From his point of view, it would have seemed like a means to find closure and clarity without making an already intensely emotional situation worse, because they mix shock, trust difficulties, and life-altering decisions all at once. Moments like these are frequently extremely difficult for everyone involved. People typically respond differently in situations like these. Some attempt to resolve the conflict, while others decide to put an end to it right away in order to prevent more ambiguity or suffering.
It says I'm not the goddamn father of a 5-year-old fucking son and that 7-year-old daughter. How's that even possible? How's that possible? Yeah, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
First of all, don't ever wake me up.
No. What you're about to do is open that goddamn paper up. What I'm going to tell you right now is this. You and your mother and these 2 kids, I don't give a goddamn. I just fucking opened it. You, your mom, and these 2 kids, you're damn right I'm not the father of these 2 children. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. You out of here. You and your mom's out of here. You're out of here. Out.
Based on the evidence presented, it seems that this man supported his wife's family and their kids in addition to giving her a stable place to live. Over time, it appears to be a substantial degree of care and duty. The feeling that trust in the relationship may have been severely damaged, leaving him to deal with a very challenging and unexpected reality, adds to the situation's emotional weight. Because they need both personal involvement and long-term commitment, circumstances like these frequently have a greater impact. When trust concerns emerge after years of shared life and responsibilities, it ultimately illustrates how complicated and traumatic relationship breakdowns may become.
What's up?
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What have I been lying about?
I got a DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test gonna say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me?
You know what?
What?
You had no business going through my phone and getting
You
a
care
DNA
more
test
about
on
me
my
going
son.
through your phone than you lying to me about my son not being mine? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You care more about being humiliated and me finding out that our son is not really my son and that he has a different father. I should have, because I thought he was my son. Because you've been lying to me this whole time.
What are you talking about? Does it matter?
It does matter. Are you crazy? What do you mean? That absolutely matters. Like, you don't see anything wrong with what you did? You don't see anything wrong with what you did? You've been lying to me. You've been sitting here lying to me for 11. Of course I love him, but I can't. But you guys can't stay. You can't stay here.
It makes sense that someone would have a very strong emotional response to learning something so important after 11 years. A person's perspective on their relationship, their past, and everything they thought was true might all be drastically altered by such a moment. However, circumstances involving enduring family ties are rarely straightforward. The emotional bond formed over years doesn't simply vanish when challenging facts is revealed, especially when a child is involved. It simultaneously evokes feelings of shock, melancholy, and perplexity. All things considered, It's a really traumatic scenario where identity, trust, and long-term attachment all collide, making it one of the most difficult situations for anyone to deal with.
I know for certain that Dreani is your child's father.
Yes. I'm 99.99999% sure.
I'm ready.
Please read it out loud for me.
Braden is not my biological son. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That cannot be right.
It says that right there.
So, Brandy, Dreani is not the father of your child.
It's
Brandy.
no other possibility.
Well, clearly there is.
Brandy.
That can't be right.
It's
Come
correct.
on, Karamo.
Brandy, what it...
This stuff has kept me up at night, Karamo. I'm being honest. It's kept me up at night. My feelings have hurt. As a man, I've pain in my body.
I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely shocked right now.
Because I'm 100% absolutely an incredible father. And like I said, regardless of how I deal with women sometimes, I try to be a decent man. And I want to be a better man.
It's no other possibility. I don't understand what's going on.
It makes sense that anything like this would be extremely painful and emotionally taxing to unveil on live television. Not only are the people involved impacted in situations like this, but their larger social circle, friends, family, and co-workers, may also see or hear about what transpired. A completely different degree of pressure is added when one is in a public place, because whatever disclosed or communicated is instantly apparent to a sizable audience. In real time, that may make the issue seem even more daunting. Overall, it demonstrates how emotionally charged and high-stakes live TV events can get, particularly when personal issues are involved.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, babe, what are you doing home?
I got something for you. Yep.
It's light, so it gotta be my keys.
Babe, you got me that car?
I got something better than that. Take it out. Show it.
Hey, why would you,
Same thing I said. I'm at work. I got 2 jobs.
But babe,
I'm busting my ass for you. This is what you doing?
But wait, let me talk to you.
Don't talk to me. Don't babe me. None of that. I've been literally working hard. And I'm sitting here thinking something wrong with my junk. Whole time you making...
Stop recording me. Stop filming me.
Recording, film.
Stop
No,
doing it.
hell. I'm gonna let everybody know what you doing. This is why my mama told me not to get with you.
So now it shows how you really feel.
How?
You the whole time.
Queen, don't try to flip this on me, man. See, this is what you always do. You always don't even take responsibility for what you do out here, Queen.
This is our anniversary.
It was.
Deal with this tomorrow.
Ain't no more anniversary.
Given how stressful and emotional the situation had already been, it's unclear why their anniversary was brought up at the end of the chat. After such somber conversations, most people would find it challenging to return to a joyful attitude in such circumstances. Please let us know which part of it you found most enjoyable, and don't forget to subscribe for more similar stuff.
A man walk away from a child that he's been raising for 3, 5, 10, 15 years simply because the DNA test shows that he's not the biological father. Hear me out here. I'm not being insensitive. I know that his world has just been turned upside down. I know he feels betrayed. He's devastated. I empathize. I sympathize with his predicament. However, how is one able to walk away from a child that one has bonded with, loved, nurtured, poured blood and sweat into, simply because the DNA test shows that you're not the biological father? I understand getting rid of the wife or the girlfriend. The word I actually want to use starts with a W and rhymes with sure. Get rid of the W. But the children or the child, the innocent child, it is flummoxing to me. Now, I'm not a man and I do not know how this impacts men. I also know that there's deep shame. But were I in that predicament, of course I would be devastated. I'd be hurt and betrayed. But then I'd let the children know or the child know. You may not be my biological child, but you're still my child. I love you. You're my child in my heart. I've bonded with you. I've raised you. So nothing changes.
The way the problem is being handled doesn't seem to be changing all that much at this time. The two parties don't seem to be talking about the future, which seems to be one of the primary problems, especially after such a big discovery. When someone who has spent years parenting a child discovers later that the biological situation is different, It inevitably causes intense emotional tension and raises concerns about the future of the relationship. Decisions regarding staying or going forward might become quite difficult in circumstances like this, intricate and intimate. It also emphasizes how opposing viewpoints can influence the discussion, particularly when one side concentrates on the emotional connection that has developed over time while neglecting to adequately address other crucial issues of accountability and long-term stability.
Audacity, bruh. Still be in my house and she pregnant by another dude.
Why does it matter? You with different girls all the time.
What you mean? What you mean?
You with different women all the time.
I ain't with no different women all the time. And if I was, I ain't got nobody pregnant though. I ain't got nobody pregnant though. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. You gotta get out of my house.
I'm not going in.
You gotta get out of my house. You gotta get out of my house. All that stuff coming out. It's gonna be all that stuff gonna be out. Hey, don't walk up on me. Everybody gonna see this too. This what it look like, bruh. She wanna stay in my crib and she pregnant by another dude. Oh man, hey.
Her reaction, which seems emotionally distant from how serious the situation feels for him, is what strikes out the most at this particular time. The conversation becomes even more uncomfortable and challenging to witness because of the misalignment of their responses. His choice to end things shows how overwhelmed and hurt he seems to be in light of everything that has come to light. These kinds of situations frequently result in snap decisions when feelings are running high and communication entirely breaks down. The video ends at that point. Please let us know which part of it you found most enjoyable, and don't forget to subscribe for more similar stuff.